Hi, my name is Beth Sinclair. I am a Snippet Up demonstrator here in Michigan, and today I'm going to do something different. I have no cards to show you, but I'm going to come up with some. Now, I've got a craft show on the 26th of this month, October, and so it's before Halloween, and I want to have a little bit more cards fit here. I have my little container here. This is my fall cards. Look at it. It's not full, right? So I want to put some more in here. So I'm going to make some new ones. This is, I've got a couple of these different cards, but this one happens to be fall. Like here, Happy Autumn. No, that one. My cards, I'm selling them for $2 for $5 or $3 each. And they all come with an envelope, and majority of them are blank inside, and they're from other years as well. Some are old, of course. There we go. So that's what I'm doing. And the set I'm using is Spooky Halloween. And I've got the matching dies. And I did use a stamp from, this is from last year. I don't know. It was probably in the clearance recently. I wanted that trick or treat. I did use that on, for something. But I have nothing put together. I have ideas sitting on card bases. So what I did is I took the designer paper, which is almost all chewed up. Not chewed up, but used up. And I looked on the back. I can't find, no, I don't even have the back copy here. Well, if you grab any paper, I'll grab another one, and you flip it over, and it tells you all the colors that are in the paper, okay? All the colors. This is a different one. This is one of my Christmas ones. This is called Elegant Pine Snowflakes. And it's got cherry cobbler, garden green, old olive, pretty peacock, secret sea, and shaded spruce. And that's gorgeous paper. And you'll be seeing this soon. In fact, I am so excited to make Christmas cards this year. I have like 5 or 6 all lined up for classes. And most of them are my favorite. But I can't do that in the beginning of October. I have to do fall, and I need fall for that. So I'm going to make some fall cards, right? Some Halloween cards, some funny little cutesy Halloween cards. All right, so I took the paper and I got the colors, and I got the bases of the, all the colors I made into bases. So I had a handful of card bases, and then I just kind of laid some of the stuff on them. Now I'm using stuff that I cut out and colored, die cuts. Yeah, look, this is what I have left of this, but just to give you an idea, the paper comes with 2 sheets of these. They're die cuts. So, and some of them I don't even know how to use. Haven't come up with an idea for the little fairy bear thing, but let's see what I can come up with. This one I was hemming and hawing at the very end, but I'll wait for that. This is a fun fold. That one we can do. I did glue this one together, but I'm going to use other paper. It goes like that, where it's got two little fronts to it, and then the very back, you got that, you got this, and then your back is where your sentiment's going to go. I'll shift this part. And there's a little apparatus here. Apparatus? I can't think of the word. Little thingy here to keep it so that it sticks up. Like that. Well, like that. It has to be a little bit further apart. There we go. So we're going to make this one. So I got that written out. I also made this one fold. This one not sure if I liked it. It's not very even, but you get the gist of it. Goes like that. Opens this way. And we've got the card that way. So that's another one. I don't want to spend hours doing this. And these are just little quick throw together kind of cards that I was thinking of. This is where I put my trick or treat. I've got, basically, this is pumpkin pie. And I put this on here. I'm just making a little scene. And then I have her up there, although not her. I want the orange one. Yeah, I want the orange one. I want an orange. And I wanted a sentiment, but I didn't want to cover this up. I didn't know what to do, so I just put this little trick or treat somewhere. I figured down in the corner, right in the corner, so I don't block the pumpkin. And there we go. And that's kind of what she's doing, right? So we'll glue this one together and call this one a card. And of course, each of them I'm going to have a piece of, the white or off-white or some sort of light color inside. I do make sure that they are blank most of the time. Pretty much because that's what people want. They're always like, oh, you didn't put anything inside here, did you? No, I didn't. That's why I did in the beginning. But when I put stuff inside, I'd stamp it on a sticky note and I would put it in the envelope to show them this is what it says. And usually it was a Christmas something or another anyway. All right, I think we want some dimensionals. Trick or treat will have one. So my show is, I'll hopefully post a card if I can figure out how to post little cards and so forth on videos. I gotta do some research, look at some videos on how to use my video program. But I think I can put a card somewhere where I can show you that, my show is gonna be. It's on Mound Road near Stevens, if you're Warren. And it's a WRCC hall, I believe. Banquet hall. It looks very nice from the outside. I've never been there. But if you're at all in my neighborhood, or that neighborhood, feel free to have you come and see me. I'm Beth's Craft Room. And I will have cards. Not to mention other things that I'll be having. All right, that's number one here, and this one's another one I was thinking of. This is another house, but I got two little friends, and I wanted to use this somehow. Yeah, I did a lot on this one. So, this is Petunia Pop. This is paper for Petunia Pop. That's a little layer, 4 by 5 1/4. Now, the two that are fun folds, I might make into a separate video because I think it would just make this one way too long. I don't know about you, but I don't like watching super long videos. I just don't. There. And we've got this one. It's got that color right here, so that's why I kind of picked this one. Plus, I like the little cat looking out the window. Now you know where that one came from. Well, no, actually, I don't know if it did. Yeah, maybe. All right, so then that goes there. Then I've got two trick-or-treaters that I cut out of the paper. Well, that one I cut out of the paper. This one I didn't. So I'm going to go here and here. So they are trick-or-treating in front of the house. And you've got this little gate here in front of them. And then I'm going to do the all tricks, no treats. Where am I putting that? How was I going to do that? I could just skip it and do one, but I like that one. I could do this. Put it right on the sidewalk. No, I don't like that. Now, how did I have this? I guess I can go there. Yeah, that'll work. So, putting these two down. By the way, these I just fussy cut it out of the paper. not my most favorite thing to do, but it works. And then this is going to go on top. Oops. Dab it from here and there. And that goes there. Then I'll put 2 dimensionals on this baby. And there. So, card number 2. Similar, but a little different. This one's just crazy. I figured. A lot of color. Okay, so we got Granny Apple Green here, right? And because I've got, this is what that paper looks like with the guys I cut out. This is my pumpkin pie, and it's going to go here because both of those colors are in that paper. That's why I figured it was appropriate. Come here, let's put that over. It don't look even, does it? Oh, I hate when I do that. So, up and down, it looked like it was too long. Let's see, do I have a sticky note in here? Oh, no, where's my sticky notes? Oh. Well, I don't want a sticky note. You'll see. Because I want this to be 5.5. 5.5. Okay, you know what? It is 5.5. Oh no, it's not quite. So I'm going to put well, I can't get all of it, but I'm doing some of it. Put a sticky note there. So that the glue doesn't get on my trimmer so much. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see if that fits a little bit better. Oops, come here. Yeah, it works. Okay, then I have a little square of this with the candy. And I also have this with the candy, and then a little guy with candy. And I had a sentiment I was going to put down that's around here somewhere. I might have to redo the sentiment. I know what I was putting. Now I'm going to put dimensions on something. I'll just glue these down. Okay. This I think will. And then him. You notice I color coordinated it. He's wearing the pumpkin pie, and I used Granny Apple Green on his sucker. There, I'm just putting him right there. And then on the bottom, okay, I thought I stamped it because the stamp is still on the block. What color did I do it? Let's fit here. I did stamp it, but I don't know where I put it. I don't know what color I stamped it in. Okay, we're just going to restamp this. Black. It says, don't worry, eat sweets. And that looks a little crooked. There. Wow. this size little paper that I just grabbed is perfect. Okay. That's going to go down here. Don't worry, eat sweets. Figured it all kind of matched in a cute kind of way. Wrong one. That was the one I did. Okay. There. Card number 3. All right. I think we're going to do this one because I have a piece of the pumpkin pie that would be this big piece. So you're going to score it at 4 1/4, like a normal card. Okay. Then you want to score it. Well, I'm going to flip it over and go 2 1/8, 2 1/8. Just the long line before the 2 1/4. Okay. Then I want another 2 1/8. 2 1/8 plus 2 1/8 is 4 1/4. Right here. And that's where we were, 4 1/4. See? So, fold. Now, this isn't the only piece I need for the front, but this is the main piece right here. And it's going to go like that. Mountain Valley, like that. And the paper that I had was a long piece. Oh boy, I don't know what I did with it now. I was not exactly ready for this, I guess. Oh, here, well, this one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Because it kind of fit that way, but then it kind of didn't fit that way. So what I can do, oh wait a minute, this is for this card. Ha ha ha, never mind. That's what I was doing. Getting my cards mixed up. Okay, this one has those 2 panels that I'm going to decorate. And then also the little piece, the maneuvering piece, which is going to be, I'm going to use a scrap. It's a 3x3 piece. So let's see if I got 3. Oh, I don't have 3 inches there. Do I have 3 inches there? I do. I have 3 by 3. Okay. And then you're going to score it every 1/2 inch. Actually, I don't know about that one. I'm sure I have a better one somewhere. A little bag of scraps. I'm actually going to have to get another piece. I can tell I am because I don't have enough for the panels. Ah, look at that. 3x3, just about. Oops. This one gets scored every 1/2 inch, all the way through. And then 1 inch. And then go to 1 1/4. No, 1 1/2. Never said I was good in math. And 2. 2 1/2. And that's it. Okay. That's the mechanism. That's what I'm trying to think of. Now, for the panels. The panels are 4 1/4 by 3 and 2 3/4 by 4. And that I don't think I have a big enough scrap. So I'm going to go get one from across the hall here. One piece of pumpkin pie. So 4 1/4 by 3. So I'm going to start with 3. Well, actually, I'll go here. We'll go 3. So 4 1/4. Okay. And then the other one is 4 by 2 3/4. So they, match up like that, with like a, but they're not going to be like that because we're in the card, but they will appear like that. All right, so that's the basis of the card. Now all I'm going to do is decorate it. And I wasn't sure, I think, what I was going to do with this. I just wanted something different than that. Well, I'm not sure what I want to do. Got a little bit of that. Yeah. Okay, well. This can go here. Be too big. Anybody can use that's kind of orange-like? What did I do in there? I did that. Yeah. Oh. There's a house. There's can do that. That looks cute. On one panel. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then on the other panel, I got, let's see, got him. No, I got him. He's cute. Well, actually, I think I'm going to put him in here. Yeah, put him in there. It's way too big compared to that. Another thought I had was, I don't know, well, this is the one I haven't come up with an idea for. This one. I just can't think of anything. Okay, we got that. We got this. But it's kind of plain, don't it? I need a background there of some kind. I would do this if it wasn't pink. I don't want to be pink. Or, it's not pink, it's the other. Oh, also, there's something goes on this panel, too. I want to put something there. That one will work. Fits too, oddly enough. Because that's going to go there, but something's going to go in front of it. So, I wanted something non-descriptive. That was what I was thinking. Got that. This, I want the smaller one in the front. So this is going to go here, which it looks better because it fits better. See? I like that. It looks more proportioned. And since we don't have a whole lot going on this one, and it's the front piece, I have a Halloween around here. Maybe I can put that. See if it fits. Okay, I don't want to do it for Halloween. Oh, here it is. That's Halloween. No, it's not going to fit. Yeah, I keep wanting to use this, but I have nowhere to put it. I can't think of how to put it somewhere. All right. And we'll put him right there. Although I do want a sentiment. I'm just not sure what I want to put there. I might have some stamps. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I'll think about it later. Alright, so this one is going to go right here. Like that. But I'm not going to adhere it yet because I want to figure out what I'm doing with this one. This one, if I do that, I need something in the background because it doesn't look very good that way. Oh, I know. Where's that other paper I saw with the, this? Yeah. We can do that. But I'm not going to be able to have all of it there because it's so small. Alright, so this was 4 inches tall. So I need this. I'm going to take a little bit of the sky off because I want some of that sky. 4 inches. And I got to go with the sidewalk. But it's like a wall. It could be a sidewalk, kind of. And then it was 3, right? 3, 2 3/4. It's smaller. Okay. So we're going to use this right here. Hey, that looks pretty good for being even without measuring. Blue. There. Then I'm going to put this here. And another little creature I want to put there. Nah, I don't think so. But I do have birds. Put the bat up there. It's too big. There was a littler bat. There it is. Little bat up here. And that there. Okay. That works for me. Yeah, I'm just gluing. There. Now we're ready to put together. Take the little apparatus thing and you want to fold it. Now, I got this card from Lisa Curio, and it was, back in the spring. She did a birthday card. I'll show that to you. I was going to make it because I don't usually make her cards exactly. I just think that's not right, even though I give her credit. This is different. Hers was a different size. Mine's a little different. And everything else I'm doing is a little different. But I made it extra longer because I want it to be really thick. And you're going to make it like a cylinder. A 4-corner cylinder. Okay, that's how you're going to do it. So this gets attached to this, and this is going to be attached to that. I'm going to use glue, so it's going to have to sit for a little bit while I'm showing you the other card. Of course, it came out a little nicer than that one, in my opinion, the way it sits. That's why I gotta work on it. Okay. This is a card that she made in her video that I'm pretty sure she made this in the video. But see how it kind of lines up? It goes like that. It goes like that. That's why. I got the idea from. She did a while ago when that set just came out, like in the spring when the spring catalog came out. All right, come on. Last time I used tear and tape, for some reason it didn't stick for me really good. So I kept playing with it, I think. All right, this goes in here. And the point is, it'll flatten with the card. And it'll also pop up. So this is the part I want on the inside of the card. I think. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put glue on both of these and put it right in the wedge. Because I want the card to be able to close. And if it's in there, it should be able to. It'll be a little thick though. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to flatten it a little bit and put it in like this. So it's on the fold and one side is on one part, one side's on another. Okay. And, whoops. If you let it dry, it might work better, huh? Okay. I said I gotta take time let it dry. I probably should have done this before I did that, right? Yeah, save time. Do. Okay. This is gonna go here, and the other one will go in here. You know what? Probably wouldn't hurt if I did both, because tear and tape would hold it together. And then the glue will keep it together, right? Because I don't want to sit here forever waiting for this to go. So that's what I'm going to do. Come on. Okay. So part of me thinks I should have put a paper there too. Well, I didn't do it last time like that. See? There. There. That's how I'm going to have it. Now, I'm going to put glue on the outside here. Oops, hello. Like that. Where I wanted it. Then this is going to go on that. Like that. And it just needs to dry, but that's what it's going to be like. And I don't even know what